This class first started, I felt lost. I didn't understand what was going on. I felt like I was on a magical mystery tour and hadn't a clue where we were going. We zoomed through provincial schooling history. I didn't understand the relevance of this. We charged through curriculum theorists. So why are they so important? Nothing seemed to click into place. These subjects felt disconnected, and I didn't see the relevance of them. Then the penny dropped. I realized the curriculum determines the citizens of society. The curriculum isn't neutral, as politicians, big business, and society all have a vested interest in the citizens schools produce. The skills, attitudes, and competencies our students have when they graduate reflect directly on society. Suddenly, the curriculum, which I'd perceived as a dull and boring document, came alive. This document helps to create our leaders, thinkers, and workforce for the future. The curriculum is our future. It's important. As I reflect on the curriculum, I realize it's a document that holds society's ideals, but in reality it's only words on a page. It's a leader that transforms the curriculum from words into knowledge. It's a teacher that brings the curriculum to life. The teacher is the key to student success. With the teacher being key to student success, it's also important to understand about individual biases. This course had made me look deeply within myself and acknowledge I have biases which make me feel uncomfortable. We all have biases as they are part of our unconsciousness. Biases shape our worldview. We need to examine our biases and see what truth lies beneath. This has been difficult. We need to examine the lenses we see through and realize there is danger in seeing things one way or with a single story. A single story shows one aspect of truth and we need to challenge it. Classes at the university challenge my common sense, as this is looking at the world through a white privilege lens. I need to acknowledge my biases, shift my thinking, and use a more inclusive approach. This course has challenged me and made me feel uncomfortable. Creating a phys ed lesson plan around powwow was much more difficult than I'd imagined. I'd interviewed a powwow dancer who explained the sacredness of powwow. I cannot teach powwow. I learned the history and importance of lacrosse to the First Nations people and how they shared their game with settlers. Trying to create a lesson plan and present the information in a respectful and insightful way was demanding and difficult, but working through this process has given me insights for future lessons. This course has taught me the value of Indigenous teachings and the importance of nature and land. I now realize nature is the key for balance and harmony and needs to be embedded into my teachings. We all have our own connections to the place we live. It's the deep connections with land from childhood that help shape who we become as adults. Students need to reconnect with the earth. I was born in England and grew up in a small village. School holidays were filled with walks down through the graveyard, walking in squashy bogs, climbing turnstiles, walking across farmers' fields, and playing in streams. I bring this sense of place in my heart to my classroom and marvel at Canada's sense of place too. Saskatchewan's lessons of land are important. We need to understand and learn from these lessons and carry these lessons in our hearts too. This course has helped me to embrace my love of the land and to understand the power of it in my life. This lesson is one that needs to be taught, especially in a time of computers and cell phones. Our connection to the land and nature needs to be our focus, as does the lesson of interconnectedness. I really enjoyed Cynthia Chambers' We Are All Treaty People and Claire Kruger's lecture. Both ladies acknowledge their settler backgrounds and immerse themselves with Indigenous issues. They understand that we are all connected and need each other. They realize the interdependence of everything and everyone. I am now learning different views and see the vastness and interconnectivity of people, places, and environment. With a deeper understanding of myself, I'll be able to help others to understand themselves and our connection to everyone and everything around us. I have grown as an individual. Thank you, ECS 210.